Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And yeah, you read it. Get off Snap and become wealthy. Now, it's a lot of nonsense going on in America right now surrounding Snap and EBT. We're just going to focus on the meaning of Snap first. SNAP stands for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. That first word is key. Supplemental. Supplemental means extra. Primary would mean the main source. Supplemental means this is something extra to go along with the funding that you're providing out your own pocket to take care of your monthly grocery expenses. It's meant to be something extra, not your primary source, and it's meant to be something that's for a certain period of time, not for generations, not for life. It was never meant to work like that. You know, depending on any source that you don't have a direct hand in controlling is always like dangerous. There's no other way around it. But this is a finance channel. So I'm going to talk to you about a case that I know of, that I actually have been a part of, that reducing SNAP in this person's life has led to them increasing wealth in that same life. Now, while everybody is putting all these people, I won't say everybody, but all these people putting all their effort into making a fuss about their SNAP benefits being cut, which is funded by taxpayers, people that go to work and actually pay taxes like me. And it seems like the word taxpayer is being looked at as a bad word. Well, it's just true. If you're not paying anything into the system, you shouldn't be able to drain all of the resources from it. Those that are disabled, those that are seniors that have paid taxes all of their working lives and they need some additional funding so they can keep up with the cost of medicine and food and all that and be able to afford to eat and not have to decide between medical needs and eating. They should get some assistance. But an able-bodied, lazy bum or someone that has just had irresponsible behavior creating a bunch of responsibilities in the form of people that they can't take care of, they shouldn't be rewarded for that. And that's just an it is what it is situation. Now, let's talk about credit and how that can open doors. And let's talk about free enterprise. Okay, so I see people a lot with those cards, those food stamp cards, and it's still crazy to me that you get basically a credit card for food stamps, but they don't have an actual credit card. So they have no digital profile when it comes to the credit system. They're invisible. They're not participating. So what you could do is just save, save, save. Take a few $100s, as little as $300, and you could go get a secured card. You could get them from banks, credit card companies, and it's basically like it acts as a credit card. It's secured by your own cash. Once you've had it for a little while, 6 months to a year, in a lot of cases, you can flip it to an unsecured credit card with a Visa or MasterCard logo. This starts to actually build you a credit score. And once you've built that credit score high enough, now you can participate in the free enterprise system. Let's talk about that for a second. Free enterprise, okay? Everything don't shake down to black and white, but I'm about to put it into black and white for the purpose of this video. Black people's average credit score in America is nearly 100 points lower than their white counterparts by the time they reach their late 20s. Average credit score, probably somewhere in the 590s. Average credit score for white Americans, same age range, probably around 675, 680, which is not a great score, but it's good enough to participate in the free enterprise system in this country, which means getting access to capital. So a lot of this is just mindset and things that I talk about in prior videos, the formula to winning, which is determination, which is not the same as motivation. Being motivated to get you started. Becoming determined will ensure that you do not quit, or make it highly likely that you won't quit when things get tough. Being accountable to something and a number of things. And if you can't be self-accountable, having accountability partners that won't be a yes person and go for your foolishness and excuses, because we all know an excuse ain't nothing but a lie, and make you do what you're supposed to do and hold you accountable. Being consistent in the activities that you need to do to reach a goal, and then being insanely disciplined, evolving into someone that becomes so disciplined that you won't stop until you reach your target. Now, having credit scores in the 590s doesn't allow you to participate in the free enterprise system. And then you got to be intentional with your actions. You have to seek what you are really looking for. So by day, I work with an organization that actually provides small business loans and lines of credit. You don't even have to have a minimum amount of time in business. So I funded this one business recently, and that business owner was a SNAP benefits recipient for a while, several years. She decided that she wanted better in life. She was getting about $700 in SNAP benefits. She started a transportation service. She was taking children to and from school. She was taking people with mobility and disability situations to and from medical appointments. She registered her business with the state, and she started to climb. And last check, she's getting about $4,000. She's making about $4,000 per month from this business. So her SNAP benefits were reduced from $700 to, I think, $250. So to lose $450 a SNAP, she gained $4,000. You hear that? $4,000 of monthly income. So she relayed to me, or conveyed to me, that she wants to go higher, even higher than that. In other words, she wants to ascend and scale. For those that don't know what scaling means in the business world, it means you're growing a business. She said, I want to scale so high to where I don't even qualify for SNAP anymore. She said, I'd rather have $4,000 additional dollars of monthly income on top of the $4,000 that I currently am making in income, and I give all this SNAP up forever. That's called mindset of wanting to do better. So, just a friendly reminder, this is a finance channel. Okay? Take advantage of free enterprise. By the way, that person is also building credit. They're building credit, which is going to make them viable to access to capital through personal and business loans and lines of credit. They'll be able to get their hands on the infusions of cash that they need to participate in opportunities to gain additional contracts and grow a business. So there it is. Get off of SNAP, which wasn't meant to be on forever anyway, especially if you don't need it. And the only people that really need it are the disabled and the seniors that have earned it. But if you're able-bodied, work on getting off of it and work on building actual wealth that'll make you look at SNAP like, I don't ever want to be on SNAP again. I'd rather have actual real money and be building real wealth, scaling, climbing the ladder. Okay? So, again, your boy, in addition to assisting people with getting access to capital for small business loans, I'm also a bookkeeper. That's something else you can be. I'm also a licensed real estate broker. That's something that you can achieve. No college degree required. I'm also certified notary public. Something you can also do. Does not require, special high levels of education. I also assist people with short and long-term financial planning and insurance needs. So there you go. I'm giving you game for free. Snap was meant for you to get some help for a little while and work your way out of that situation to where you're doing better, where you no longer need it. Okay. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video. Hit the like button. Drop some comments too for the algorithm, guys. This is always going to be a channel that's rooted in finance. And no matter what subject that I'm talking about, I'm going to put a financial twist and turn to it because I want to see you level up. Okay? I'll see you soon in the next video. Until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and keep grinding. Keep grinding and be intentional with your actions. Seek what you actually want. Until then, peace.